Hi guys, welcome to this short video review about the GS Weather. Here we are talking about the GS Weather 8 which I've bought. I bought the premium for $2.99. Of course, the GS Weather 8 is just one of the many watch faces this company or this developer has produced, but they are working in a similar way. They have very similar data, it's just more or less different design, so I think it doesn't matter which one you are going to buy, this review should fit for most of them anyway. And I think it's well worth the price, so I'm not going to show you all the details. I'm not an expert in regarding this watch face, but I just wanted to show you a couple of things, and there's something which nobody has shown you before because I'm the first user of the new beta version, which has a specific feature which was actually designed for me. And so as a small thank you for the developer, I decided to make this video. I think it's a really nice developer. I have been complaining about a problem with my watch, and I haven't found any other complaints in the Play Store reviews about that, and I've been writing to the developer and he has been reacting, and he made a new version extra for me. So yeah, that's the reason for the video. But actually I wanted to also show you what I think about this watch face. I think it's a really nice one. We have a couple of different designs. I mean, here I'm on the beta, not everything works perfectly, but in general we can, when we have the active screen, we can just click here and then we see the normal watch face with a lot of information. So we really have a lot of sunrise, sunset and temperature and all the things, and we can see the time really good. Everything works really good. So in general I would say for me it's the number 2 watch face in general on the Play Store. Of course the BIS mobile with the Insta Weather is the number 1 for me. Clearly it has more information, but it's not as beautiful and it's much more expensive. With the BIS Weather you have to pay about same price monthly for monthly subscription. You have to pay every month about same price as you pay here for lifetime. It's a total different thing, and I think this is even more beautiful. So for me definitely a clear number 2. So again we can change this here. What's really important to know, there are a lot of functions here inside in the premium, I mean in the main watch face, and when we want to use it we have to be on the main screen. If we are on the chart it's not working, so that's the thing here. And you can see what we have here a lot of options here directly for the app itself. So we can change the colors, we can change the ambient mode, which is called AOD here. We can change background lines, other things. We have even here a quick guide. We can connect with the app. That's maybe something which I've been struggling the most, connection with the app. And usually just using this function here to reconnect with the app hasn't been working for me. So usually I just waited for a little bit, and then most of the time it reconnected automatically. If it was not reconnecting, then I had to boot the watch and the mobile phone, unfortunately. So you can see also other functions which are here. We have the general settings. I mean, it's all the system settings, everything from your watch, has nothing to do with the watch face. And there's also the possibility to invoke all the apps directly from here. You can see we have the app list here. We have it on the right side, we have it on the left side, we have it also somewhere down here. I haven't found out how this really works. So a lot of possibilities. We can change what we want to see, the chart or time. Then we can change the chart here, I mean the length, like duration, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, that's maximum. Then we can switch between temperature, rain probability, clouds and those things, pressure, humidity, wind speed, gust speed, temperature. Yeah, that's the thing which I'm usually using. So it has a lot of information on the main screen, but if you want to have same or similar things on the ambient or AOD screen, you have to buy premium. That's the $2.99 which I bought, and I think it's well worth it. So you can see what I have. What I think is that the time is a little bit small. I hope they can improve it, provide maybe an option to have the time here a little bit larger. The thing what was the issue for me was that the chart was not displayed, and that was because of the burn-in protection, which seems to be here on this watch permanently. No matter what you do, you can try to change it in the developer options of the Android Wear 2.0 on this watch. I mean, by the way, that's the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra, one of the latest models, and it looks like because of the OLED display, they wanted to protect it and prevent from people complaining that they have burn-in. So looks like we cannot override, or it's at least very, very difficult. You cannot just activate the developer options and then change the burn-in deactivate. And because the developer here of this app, he's checking actually if you have the burn-in activated, and because of the risk that the chart could cause burn-in, he has deactivated the chart when there is the burn-in protection activated. And so there was no way for me to see the chart on the AOD or on the ambient display, and that was actually the reason why I bought this. And so I contacted him, and we figured out it would be nice to have an option to still see it. And so for me, he disabled the check for the burn-in protection, and I made the suggestion to him that actually he can remove the check for the burn-in protection for the chart, actually, because actually I think there's a better option here, because we have, you can see all the options here. I'm going to show you more here. Watch face settings, there's something, yeah, you can see now it's not connected. And now I go into connect with the app, and you can see it does actually nothing. I mean, the watch itself is connected via Bluetooth with the phone. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But with the app, there's a problem. You can see that here when we go to Wear, it says connected via Bluetooth. I don't know why the app is not connected. I have this very often when I play around a little bit. When I just leave it running, usually there's no problem. But when I play around with the options, sometimes then I have it. So here we are again after rebooting both of the devices, and it's connected. By the way, the app had also an update which I don't like so much. Before we had the tabs, now we have everything in the menu here, but I mean, it's not a big difference. I just had to get used to that. 1 day or 2 days before he updated this thing, I downloaded it for the first time, and then when I used it next time, I had to change that. But anyway, so here we have the watch face settings. Here we have other settings like battery things, battery notification, heart rate notification. The biggest thing here is the watch face settings and the creations. The creations are really, really amazing here. I mean, you can do this on your own. You can change the color pattern, but here we have already some really nice things, and you can see they are only showing me here the ones which I've installed here, GS Weather 8. So I can click on that, and it will then transmit the pattern to the watch and display that. Sometimes I have to click on that and press. I mean, of course, it's a little bit of a problem, but you can see, yeah, here it's working. It shows nice green, or we can use the red one. So you can see quite a change. So you have many options, and you can let show all, of course, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't really help when you just have installed one. Then back to the options, which are of course the most important thing, and as long as it's connected, you can now change everything. And you can see you have a lot of options. It's extreme what you have. You can use 24/7 or just the 12-hour format, Celsius, safe location, tie, chart fill. And that's the thing here which I wanted to mention. That's actually the only dangerous thing when we are talking about burn-in, and I would highly recommend to disable that even when it's possible. I mean, maybe with the new version, when the developer comes and allows to use the chart in the ambient mode or AOD mode. Probably he will add a chart fill check on his side, because that's the only dangerous thing which I see in the AOD regarding the burn-in. So I disable that at the moment because there's absolutely no check at the moment. And in the AOD, that's the ambient mode, just the different name, I can activate the full chart, which is the thing which I like. And you can see all the settings which you can do. You can change everything, by the way. You can do almost all the changes here directly in the watch itself. You can see what you can do, change font, location, time, screen, chart, everything. It's amazing what you can do. You can save the version which you have here locally, or you just go to the left side back and then it will transmit everything and unblock, and everything will be here. You can see it has changed. We have the chart in the ambient mode, but it's not filled exactly what we want actually to prevent the burn-in. So I think for me it's good. Maybe the battery could be a little bit problem regarding burn-in, but definitely not so much. I would take the risk. So again, for me, I want to close this review. It's long enough. Again, for me, it's the second best weather watch face overall, I would say. But when it comes to non-subscription watch faces, weather watch faces, then it's definitely the number one. Most options, definitely most beautiful one. It has just a little bit small writing. If you are struggling with the vision, maybe you're older or so, need reading glasses or so, then it could be a little bit problem. So for me, definitely same thing here. But apart from that, I can give you full recommendation on that. So you can download it directly from the Android Play Store. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.